in layman's terms then, how have you finally concluded this aircraft flew south?
Well, as you know, we originated a theory based on a series of pings or handshakes, and we sent those to the investigation. Over the intervening time, we've been looking at those pings and whether we could add anything more to them. So we took Malaysian 777 aircraft data, modelled that, and then put that against the northern and the southern path. And what we discovered was that the path to the south is undoubtedly the one taken.
So you've compared it to other aircraft. I mean, why haven't you come up with this before? Why has it taken so long to get to this point?
We have been dealing with a totally new area. We've been trying to help an investigation based on a single signal once an hour from an aircraft that didn't include any GPS data, any time and distance information. So this really was a bit of a shot in the dark, and it's to the credit of our scientific team that they came up and managed to model this. And they managed to find a way in which to say just a single ping can be used to say the plane was both powered up and travelling, and then by a process of elimination, comparing it to other known flights, establish that it went south.
Is this it now, or can you pinpoint even further where it might be?
We can't help you with any closer data. If aircraft were mandated to report their position, we'd have been able to tell you in an instant.
Are you happy with the way the Malaysians have processed all of this data? Because you have been giving them quite a lot, and they have at times been looking in the wrong place.
As you know, we shared the original suggested model on the 11th, and we also shared it with our own authorities on the 12th. The emphasis for the Malaysians must have been on cutting back on all the data they were getting. It must have been a very complicated time. They'll have been dealing with neighbours that they may not necessarily get on with. They'll have been trying to get through a whole series of data to eliminate. So it's very hard for us to criticise them.
Is the reality that opportunities have been missed to pinpoint the search area much sooner?
I can't say. What I can say is that we had both a north and a south route, and that by the Thursday of the first week, the Americans were dispatching a Poseidon P-8 into the Southern Ocean, and they were also dispatching the USS Kidd.
Now, it's going to frighten, I think, a lot of people that an aircraft can go missing like this. Is there a way of stopping this happening in the future?
It can be done. It can be done now. Any aircraft can burst off of it via our existing technology, SMS text-like messages that give you time, speed, distance and position. It can be done now. It's a wonder that it hasn't been done 5 years after the Air France loss, but the industry is slow moving and needs to evolve with technologies that are already established on long-range identification and tracking for ships at sea. It's inconceivable that ships at sea wouldn't now report their position every 6 hours. Surely an aircraft flying at 470 knots should be reporting its position every 15 minutes. And, frankly, that can be done at wholesale rates of $1 an hour.